8 comma something, and this one is at 5 comma something. Okay, after we do that, we need to do this, the 2x. 2x is this one, 2x. Insert 2x, that means scale factor 1 over 2. That also means you have to times this value of x by 1 over 2. So 4 times 1 over 2 is 2, 5 times 1 over 2 is 2.5, 8 times 1 over 2 is 4. So final answer is like this. You can erase this one. That is 1g. Next is 1h. 1h. We have negative 1, negative x plus 1. This one also the same with the previous one. The order will be this one first. Yeah, so plus 1 means 1 to the left. 1 unit to the left will become like this. And then next is negative x. Negative x is this one, reflection to the y-axis. So you need to reflect the red one to the y-axis. This point will become this one. This point will become this one. And this point will become this one. And then you connect them. There you go. This is 1h. Okay, next is question 2a. For question 2a, you need to write down in terms of fx the equation of the graph of the following diagrams. Okay, so this is the original. I already copy it for you, so you can compare them. We have this, the fx is the original, and then because we need to find the image of the fx, we need to describe the transformation first. So I can see that this one is short, but this one is long. That means this will be correspond with this one, yeah. But they are not in the same place, not in the same quadrant. That means I think it will be um, reflection to the y-axis first. So the first one is reflection to the y-axis. That means reflection to the y-axis is this one. You need to insert negative x into the function. So at the first we have fx. Because of the reflection to the y-axis, we will have f open brackets negative x like that. Okay, that is the first. When we draw it, you will have this image like this, like this, like this, like this, and like that. Okay, this is fx after you reflect it to the y-axis. But as you can see, it's not the same, still not the same with the questions. That means we have to do something else. Yeah. For the second one, because this one is longer than this one, I think it will be stretch. Sorry, vertical stretch. Vertical stretch. Scale factor. um the height is the height is 1 before and then suddenly become 2. That means the stretch will be stretch factor will be 2. Yeah, and then when you draw it, it will be exactly the same with this one. Okay, so the transformation the fx will be f negative x before. After you vertical stretch scale factor 2, that means you will use this formula. You multiply the fx by 2. 2 times f negative x. Like that. That is for question 2a. Okay, next is 2b. For question 2b, the original is the black one, fx, and the final result will be the blue one. Okay, so as you can see, the blue and the black, the shape is a little bit different. So I think it's flip upside down. Yeah, that means you have to use this one, reflection to the not the y but the x-axis. Okay, you have to reflect it first to the x-axis. Reflection to the x-axis. Actually, you don't have to write this later when you already know. Yeah, so it will become like this, and the fx itself will become fx. When you reflect by the x-axis, you have to multiply it by negative 1. So it will become negative fx. Okay, negative fx is just like this. Okay, so we have this negative fx. Okay, and then I think the height is the same with this one, so it will not stretch, but you have to move it up like 2 units like this. That means the second one is translation by 0 2. Okay, one more time. You don't have to write this actually. Yeah, just find the functions directly. So for this one, you have negative fx before because we translate it by 2 units up, means you only have to add 2. Yeah, according to this formula. Okay, that is to b. Next is to c. For to c, the original is the black one and the target is the blue. Okay, so first I think we have to stretch it vertically because the height is not the same. This one is 2 and this one is 4. That means vertical stretch scale factor 2, yeah, because it's 2 times longer. So when you have fx before and you stretch it vertically, scale factor 2, you have 2fx like this. Yeah, this is the first. The second is, let me draw it first. When you stretch it, it will become 1 become 2, 1 become 2, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, and this one also negative 2, like that. Okay, so we will have this, 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 and this. Okay, and then after this, as you can see, the red one have to be translated to become the blue one. It translated by 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. See, it fits, right? 1 and 1. So next is translation by 1 1, like that. Yeah, 1 units to the right, 1 units upwards. So the 2fx will become 2f. Okay, let's insert this one first. This one means insert x minus a. Yeah, so you have to insert x minus 1 right there. And then for this one, you will add 1 at the back. There you go. That is 2c. Okay, next is question 3. For question 3, we have y equals to x squared, 3a. We have y equals to x squared, and then the question says it's stretched in the y direction, scale factor of 3. So it's this one. Okay, you only have to multiply it by 3. So you have y equals to 3 times x squared, like this. And then the second is translation by a factor of 1 0. So y equals to, we have 3x squared before because we have 1. That means we have to insert x minus 1. That means we change this into x minus 1 and then square. That's it. That is for 3a. How about 3b? For 3b, we have y equals to x squared. And then you translate the um, functions by 1 comma 0. So it's the same like before. You have to change the x into x minus 1. And then we still have square right there. Then after that, you have to stretch in the y direction with scale factor of 2. Oh, the order of transformation is reverse, yeah. So for this one, we have y equals to 3 and then times it with x minus 1 square. There you go. So when you reverse the operation, it will stay the same because one of them is vertical and one of them is horizontal. They will not affect each other. Yeah. And then next is 5. Question 5a, we have y equals to x squared plus 1. And then the first transformation is translation 0 negative 5. That means we will use this one. add the fx by b. So y equals to x squared plus 1. Because this one is -5, we add the functions by -5. And then we have to simplify it first. You'll have this. And then after this, we need to stretch it parallel to the y-axis, scale factor 2. That means this one, yeah. Multiply them all by 2. So y equals to 2, and then open brackets, x squared minus 4. You can leave it like that, or you can multiply it like this. Okay, next is b. For the b, you have y equals to x squared plus 1, and then you translated it by 2 comma 0. That means we have to do this. Insert x minus 2. So y equals to square plus 1. This one is x minus 2. That's it. Just leave it like that. And then you have to reflect it to the x-axis. Reflection to the x-axis is this one. You only have to multiply the fx by -1. So next is y equals to, you multiply this x minus 2 square plus 1 by -1. So you have negative open brackets x minus 2 square and then minus 1. Next is question 7. Question 7a, we have y equals to half fx plus 3. Okay, according to my notes before, the types of this transformation is the left side types, yeah. um if you don't remember, just open my notes. Okay, so the order will be this one as the first one, this one is the second one. Okay, and then you only have to see what is it. So for the first one, it's vertical stretch, vertical stretch, wait, stretch, scale factor of half, and then the second one is translation by 0.3. Okay, that is for 7a. Next, 7b. For 7b, the order is still the same. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, so I only need to copy this with, oh, it's different, yeah. So for the first one, it's reflection to the x-axis, and the second one is translation 0 to. Okay, next is 7c. For 7c, we have y equals to f open brackets 2x minus 6. Nah, this one is the second type of the order of transformation, yeah. So you have to do this one first and then this one. Okay, so first we do translation by a factor of 0.6. Remember to change the sign, yeah. If it is negative, you input it as positive. Next, the second is what is it? Horizontal stretch. Horizontal stretch. What? Stretch. Yeah, that's correct. Scale factor of, remember, when you have 2 right there, that means the scale factor is 1/2. Okay, that is 7c. Next is 7d. For 7d, we have y equals to 2fx minus 1. This is the normal one. Actually, it's the same with the first one. So I just only have to copy this, change the scale factor into 2, change the 3 into -8, and that's it. And the last one is question 8. 8a, we need to determine the sequence of transformation that maps y equals to x to the power of 3. Okay, for this one, I want to separate it like this. So the first one is, I want to do this one first. So we input x plus 5. we input x plus 5 and then cube. Yeah, and then the second one is y equals to, I want to multiply it by half. So that's the idea, guys. Okay, so the first transformation is translation. The blue is the translation of -5, 0. And the red one is vertical stretch. Vertical stretch scale factor half. Okay, that's it. Next is C. For 8C, we have y equals to cube root of x. I will do this one first, cube root of x minus 3. Sorry, this one first. And then next is I want to do the 2 first. 2. The 2. And then the next one is I want to do the negative like this, and the last one is the plus 4. -2 square root of 3x minus 3 and then plus 4. Okay, you don't have to write this actually. This is only to show you the process. Yeah, so for the first one, the red one, we have translation 0, sorry, 3, 0. And then second one is the blue. The blue one is vertical stretch scale factor 2. The third is the green reflection to the x-axis. The fourth one is translation 0, 4. Okay, you can do it like this, or you can do it like this also. So we have y equals to cube root of x. I do this one first, right? But you can do the 2 first, like this. So y equals to 2 square root of, sorry, cube root of x. This one first. And then next is y equals to -2 cube root of x. This one first. And then at the fourth step, you will do it all together for the translation. You do this x minus 3 and do plus 4 altogether. Yeah. So for this one, the order will be this one. The first is the red one, vertical stretch by 2. The second is the blue, reflection to the x-axis. And the third is the translation by the factor of this one altogether. Yeah, so we have -3 right there. So the factor is 3. We have plus 4 right there. That means the factor is 4. There you go. You can choose one of them. Yeah. Nah, that's it for today, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.